October 28th, 2016, 2:38 p.m. Day 36. Forgot to mention last night and the night before, so I'll do it now. Worst Cooks in America Celebrity Edition, Nicole Sullivan made it to the final with the black woman who's been fucking up the entire time, so I don't think she's got a chance in hell at winning next week. So that's Wednesday night. Tonight is Friday. Oh, last night I told you about Tova live. I also got to watch Josh Wolf live, and started to think, wow, he looks a lot like Jason Ferrone from YouTube, who I'm friends with. So I tweeted about it, and when I woke up, Jason was like, wow, I'll check him out. And Josh himself, Wolf, liked the tweet and agreed that there is a similarity in the way they laugh and look, and they're both comedians. And so it's funny how I'm not crazy when I see similarities. Other people see them. Guess what I'm having? Lay's chips and the best dip in the world. Ranch dill. Eat this off the damn floor. That's how good it is. Water. Still no soda this year. Still no damn fish food at the store either. That pisses me off. I'm down to like a day or two left. And I have to start giving it bread or some shit. Exorcist is on tonight. It's popped up again? No! I'm just gonna leave those in there, because that's life. This is still a virus-filled thing, and I'm just keeping it. Exorcist is tonight. So I'm gonna pause this for like 5 hours. Off and on, if things pop into my head, I'll turn it back on. Just watching TV and relaxing and chilling, because it's like 80 degrees and it's almost November. It's weird. 3 hours left of the Friday the 13th marathon. Watch that until Exorcist. Oh my god. I gotta tell you. Best goddamn dip in the world. Ranch dill. What is this? Good movie on Sci-Fi. Harvested about a dozen more ghost peppers, 5 more habaneros, the last 2 bell peppers, well actually the last 5 bell peppers, the last bit of rosemary, that's in the freezer, and in the fridge, and I harvested, or bagged and tagged the rest of my mammoth and red sunflower seeds. A whole big honking bag of them. And picked up sticks and stuff, prepping for the house to dig up. You know, it's going to be 80s and 70s all week. And so, I will do that probably tomorrow. Still going to let the broccoli and kale grow, because it's still doing good. And it's definitely the right weather for it. So we'll hope that I get a couple heads of broccoli soon. I am getting a friend's birthday package ready. Look at that. It's got holiday decorations on it. This will be the second most expensive package I ever sent anyone. But he's worth it. He's a good friend. It's going to be pastas mainly, and a few other surprises. I do this to get rid of every bit of air bubbles. You can use a credit card, but who's got one of those? It's 2016. Look at that. Strong. Oh, I watched a movie last night called Soylent Green or whatever. I knew at the end what it was gonna be, I think, when they started pouring the truckloads of body into the water. Soylent Green is made from dead bodies, which is voluntarily done when you've reached a certain age or whatever, I guess, in the movie. But Soylent Green is people. That's disgusting. The guy from Planet of the Apes movies is in it. It's very weird. Charlie Brown and the Great Pumpkin whatever is on. I guess the World Series is on instead of Exorcist tonight, which is bullcrap. Unless it's on at 8 o'clock instead of 7, which I think it is. We'll see right here. Da, da, da. Looks like World Series is going to be on. Shark Tank's new tonight, though. Boring. The 2014 Godzilla is on. I've only got to see once. It's been years. I might watch that. I can still hear the echo, echo, echo. Like Trapped. My favorite song used to be Echo by Trapped. Shh. The Exorcist is not on because of the stupid World Series. Whatever. It's on. Transformers on. 2 different Matrix movies is on. There's a lot of good movies on. I'm just gonna eat chips and dip. Call it a night. The 1958, I think is the year, version of Blob is on. I love it. I am about to make Velveeta grilled cheese and tomato soup. But I want to take this outside and show you the beautiful twee foliage. It's finally peaked outside. So we're going to pause. We're going outside with an unpause. You ready for a look of fall, people? Ain't it beautiful? Look at that tree. Look at the reds and the oranges. Look at the yellow at the neighbors. Like lemons. Beautiful! Oh, look at my failed corn. I turned into decor. Fan frickin' C. Not really. But I didn't want to throw it away. Oh, look! UFO! Wow. Shocker! Big old D-bags from State Farm want me to buy insurance. No thank you. See, that's fake ripping sounds. That's real ripping sounds. Don't buy insurance. It's a scam. Behold. Oh, so good. Can't wait to dip it in my soup and finish watching The Blob. I love this movie. Good day for movies. Village of the Damned is next. One of my all-time favorite fucking movies. You know, as a kid, I used to fall asleep for watching the whole thing, so it's always a treat when I get to watch it and be an adult and awake. It's just so good. The original, not the one with that Batman or Superman character guy that was in the remake. If you're thinking of a brick wall, this is the original good one. Thanks, TCM. I'm not paused yet. Don't you hate it when that happens? Still not working. What the hell is going on? Oh, my mic cord's on the mouse pad, and it doesn't work unless it's humans touching it. There we go. CO2, it can't send code! You know, I've been thinking a lot. If I ever did go to Hollywood and write movies, I would want to do a Blob too. They never have done one yet, and it's been like 50, 60 years. The world's changed a lot. They put it in like Antarctica or something. Global warming severely warmed the planet. The Blob would have melted by now and de-thawed or something. And I had a whole flash of like it could be melted and go into the ocean and hit a submarine and go to a military base and spread like a wildfire and go to Area 51 on a bombing facility. It gets humongous, gigantic, and spreads and takes over Mexico, wherever the hell that Area 51 is. I can't remember. I think it's Mexico or New Mexico. And then it spreads to Texas and Vermont or wherever the heck else is connected to it. And I think it would be awesome to redo or write a Blob 2. Then I thought of Firestarter with Drew Barrymore. She's all grown up now. It's been like 30, 40 years since that movie came out. Firestarter 2 would be brilliant. She could play all. She could replay the character because she didn't die in the movie. So they could show her all grown up with more power, I guess, as a Firestarter. I'm not sure exactly what direction to go with that, though. Someone would have to do it for me. But it would be a cool movie idea. Firestarter 2, starring Drew Barrymore once again. I think it would be a good comeback role. It would get her away from that comedy crap. It'd get her back to what started her. I think it'd be cool. As long as the Arctic stays cold. See, there's a question mark at the end of this Blob movie. That means the Arctic has gotten warmer over the last 4 decades. I want to write Blob 2, and I want to start that franchise up again. I am so sick of all these Captain America and Freddy Krueger movies that keep getting remade, and Friday the 13th that keep having drugs and sluts in them. We need to get back to the original thriller horror movies of Blob and Dracula and stuff like that. Blob 2 would be the best way to do it. I guarantee you it'd make box office billion worldwide in the first week. It would be just so brilliant. Who wouldn't want to go and see The Blob? They have not made it. I mean, there's like 2 versions? Maybe? Anyways. Village of a Demons. Or The Damned. I call it Village of a Demons. It's Village of a Damned. 1961. Then The Thing from Another World and Earth versus the Flying Saucers. That one's not terrible. Good day for movies. Alright, I placed the final bid for Halo, the original one for Xbox, at $50,000 something. It's like $2.50 in credit, so it's not like it's that much. I'm watching the rest of Earth versus Flying Saucers or whatever. It's not that terrible, but it's not that great. Still about 60 degrees out and the sun's down at 6:15. Ugh. A couple more days till Halloween. There's about an hour left until the new sci-fi premiere of The Night Before Halloween. Looks kind of good, maybe. The Martians have landed at Washington. We're winning! In case I forgot to say, it's October 29th. I think I did say it, but it's day 37 of 100 day vlogs. Watching Halloween, the original one, and I can't help but reminisce. Do you guys remember powdered soap in the box? Takes me back to childhood, when I was in Anthem. The basement always had a box of Tide soap. Grandma's house always had the box of Tide soap. The scoop in them. Now it's all liquid that looks the same and smells good, but it just doesn't the same. I can't wait to see if I want Halo tomorrow or not. Also tomorrow morning or afternoon when the ground is warm, I'm gonna have to dig up hostas because it's the Sunday. Shoot. Let me just check here. And Halloween's Monday. Pretty sure the mail runs on Halloween. That's not really a holiday. Well, it is, but I don't think it's a post office holiday. So that's when I'll be sending out my friend's birthday package, and I need to put hostas in there because that's what they wanted. On top of the other things, but the other thing doesn't come into the mail until Monday, I think. So I'm just gonna keep watching movies. Sci-fi premieres in about 18 minutes after Zombieland. This weird foreign murder film about Hollywood or models or whatever being killed by bloody and black lace or something like that. I don't know. Call me tonight. Bye. It is Halloween Eve, or the day before Halloween. I don't think that's called anything. At least not in America that I know of. It's October 30th, about 4 o'clock. I have cinnamon roll rising. They're not cinnamon rolls yet, it's the dough. It's a new recipe, and I hope it works. It takes less eggs than the other one, and that's why I'm doing it. And it's got like a cup and a half of cinnamon sugary butter stuff I'm going to put in the center, which is weird because normally I smear it on myself. I don't melt the butter before I put it in there, so this should be interesting. I hope it doesn't run everywhere. And I'm making ghost pepper and habanero chili with black beans, kidney beans, because I love kidney beans. There's 2 cans of those in there. And then 1 can of chili, 1 can of black beans. And fresh from the garden, that green chili base I made with the other 3 kinds of tomato juice from my garden. And there was some water, salt, pepper. Obviously, that was all in the juices. I added some onion powder and about 3 tablespoons, well, 2.5 tablespoons of chili powder. And I tasted it, and it's delicious. It's just going to get more and more intense because they got about an hour before I can roll off the cinnamon rolls. And then they have to rise another hour or 2. So, like, I'll be vlogging all day and night. And tonight is the new episode of The Walking Dead. So, it's gonna be a busy night. Eating cheesy scones. Yeah, I'm still eating them. There's about 2 left. Ugh. You put a little cheese on there. It's heaven. Cheesy scones. Shit is good. About 20 more minutes for the dough to rise. Then I can cut it. There's a Betty Davis movie on TCM.
A very cozy setup, ladies and gentlemen. Look at her, and admitted adulteress.
Wrong turn is on. Yes! About 15 minutes, I'm gonna go make dough though, so. Correction, roll it out. And let it rise again for 2 hours. Okay, the Pauline recipe sucks ass. It went everywhere. You do not fucking melt the butter before you put it on there. It says to, but trust me, don't fucking do it. Use your fucking hands and smear it on and then sprinkle with cinnamon and sugar on it. What a fucking nightmare. I scooped it all in the cup and poured it on top. Letting it rise for 2 more hours. We'll bake it off. Probably by sometime around The Walking Dead, we'll have them baking. Cooking for about 30 minutes. They look baked to perfection and they smell awesome. Now we gotta let them cool and hope the caramel doesn't get too hard. Well, the filling did turn into a caramel at the bottom. It doesn't look terrible. They're all consistent. They're not hard and gross. They're not burned. It's a little boring of a caramel taste. It doesn't smell terrible. But it doesn't smell amazing either. It's nice. Consistent. Nice air bubbles and holes. I have made better. This is not a good recipe to me. The mess I had to clean up afterwards. The flavor lackluster. It's just not the goodest. It's not the best recipe I've ever made. Same goes with the chili. It's missing something. Missing heat. Maybe more chili beans were needed. Is it food? Yes. Is it great? No. Is it good? Okay. Average. 50 minutes till The Walking Dead. It definitely needs a frosting. Cream cheese, buttercream. Hell, I'd put chocolate on it. It just needs something extra. You can't really taste the cinnamon. I put over 2 tablespoons in this. I would not sell this in my bakery. Watching the Young Frankenstein tell The Walking Dead's on episode 2 of the new season. This is a good part of Young Frankenstein.
I think I have it figured out now. Take out the candles, and I'll block the bookcase with my body.
You listen very carefully.
Now listen to me very carefully. Don't put the candle back. With all your might, shove against the other side of the bookcase. Is that perfectly clear? I think so. Good girl. Put the candle back.
The movie lineup tonight. Star Wars A New Hope, 1977 version, obviously. 2014's Godzilla again, third night in a row. We got Breaking Dawn Part 2. We've got The Fast and the Furious, and then next is Too Fast, Too Furious. Hocus Pocus. And then The Craft, which is awesome. There's a lot of good movies on tonight. Except for Jeepers Creepers 2. Worst frickin' sequel ever. No way! Equilibrium! Young Frankenstein still on? The Equilibrium, though, I think I own that. It's got Christian Bale in it. It's like Ultraviolet 2, but it's like a male version. And I like it. Mila was amazing in Ultraviolet, and Christian Bale is good in Equilibrium. It's amazing. It's futuristic. New episode right now. I guarantee you Carol and the 2 horsemen are gonna be there. And the black guy. Boy, I was right. There's horse people. People riding horses. I called it, the horsemen and Carol. They're gonna save the day because Maggie's got fucking fight after seeing Glenn get knocked the fuck out dead. Here's the funny part of the Young Frankenstein.
Don't you go where fashion sits? Different types. Wear a day coat, pants with stripes, or cutaway coat, perfect fit. Dressed up like $1 million Cooper.
I'm not a fan of the Negro King with the tiger. I mean, it's total surrogate movie where the black guy was a robot or a surrogate himself and led the city. Yeah, and their choir sucks. Carol knows it's bullshit, too. She thinks it's like a circus. And the first chance she gets, she's getting the fuck out of there. I guarantee it. And it's completely ridiculous. This season so far, The Walking Dead, I think I'm going to keep watching The Young Frankenstein, even though I've seen it 3 times before, or 4 times before. It's far better than this crap. She's pretending to cry about Cobbler, and she just hid clothes under her blanket in a wheelchair. She's playing stupid good. This Carol actress, she's fucking hilarious. The choir sucks. Cobbler! She was crying. What an idiot. I knew it. They are giving the pigs to the group that took the other guys in their group. So I knew it. It wasn't too long before this group had something iffy and fishy about them. I'm gonna call it a night. And hopefully dig up hostess tomorrow before Halloween takes place. Hopefully the post office will be open because my friend's birthday is in 5 days. And I don't know if the post office smells tomorrow, but if they do, good. If they don't, I'll do it Tuesday, but at least I'll have them ready to go. So, bye-bye. We're gonna pretend it's October 31st, Halloween. Day 39. I didn't trick-or-treat. I dug up hostas. I dug up my strawberry plant. I dug up my mint. And I cleaned and split hostas for a friend in Mississippi. And put it in this box ready to mail. Today, hopefully. I did try and record a Halloween video yesterday, but after 14 minutes I stopped, and it wasn't anything. It was just black background with me. I had a mask on. I was going to do a Halloween thing on Outlast, and it just didn't work. There was nothing but sound. I think the settings are set specifically for vlog versus gameplay, and I have to figure that out again before I can do that, I guess. So that was me. I'll figure it out. If I don't, whatever. I uploaded more Whistleblower last night, which took 4 hours. It was ridiculous, 16 parts, but I'll turn that into 2 later today, I think, if I have time. Because it's been like 8 months since I've uploaded any Whistleblower or Outlast video. And I finished it, but I have about 23 more videos on here that I need to transfer to a disk or data stick, and then put on YouTube, and then edit it. So it's at least a long process, but what can you do with crappy equipment? Anyways, that's why this is going to be short. I just didn't feel like recording anything last night, and when I did, it didn't record, so that's what that is. It's November 1st, 7:20 in the morning. That's AM. The sun's not even up yet. At least not here. I'm gonna play some more Fallout. Now, I just started again after the first time in like 6 or 7 years. Maybe like 9 years. I don't know. It's been a while. But I started it, I think, last week. Yeah, that's about it. It's early. Long day ahead of me. I'm gonna dig up a lot more hostas because it's supposed to be in the 70s, if you can believe it. Iowa, 70s, November. Ugh. Hour 2. The only problem with this game is over-encumbrance. The same thing in Morrowind. You just can't carry everything, but I'm only over by 2 pounds, and I've cleared the store, so that's cool. I got lots of different weapons, lots of caps, lots of armor. It's so fun. And I found 10 Nuka-Colas already. Can you believe it? I do like that you can actually move when you're over-encumbered, no matter how slow, because you can't do that in Morrowind or Oblivion. You're screwed if you're over-encumbered and you have to drop stuff, but at least this, you can be 1,000 pounds overweight and still move. I love that. I'm gonna share some Fallout world info cheat for you. If you ever get over-encumbered, there's a garbage can nearby. Just empty all your shit into it. Because with quick travel, you can always go back and get it. It ain't going nowhere. No one's gonna steal it. It's AI. It's attacking you. It's not after your shit. So, just fill a can. Then you can go back and get as many caps as you need when you sell it. Or you need health. Just stash a bunch of it away. I just died and lost a lot of progress, I think. I'm pissed. Ugh. All over again. It's 11 o'clock. I love that music in this game. It's so fun. I love that old-time stuff. After 2 failed attempts to save the black sheriff in Megaton, I figured out that if you run at the character, you can move them and get them to safety, and then you can kill the idiot that's trying to blow up Megaton with a bomb. Always use that in, like, Morrowind. I used it in Suffering, too. The policeman doesn't want to go up the tunnel because it's got gas and whatever. But if you work 10-15 minutes, it's annoying. But if you run at them, you can slowly move them. And he gets to the other side and goes to the town. And I think that's cool. sheets. And with that, chili break is over. Time to get back and kill these fire ants to help the boy. And then I gotta go to the post office, and then I gotta go see if the frickin' fish food's at the store yet, because if not, I don't know. It ended up weighing 10 pounds, but I got it sent out. And they didn't have my fish food, so I had to spend about 70 cents more on frickin' tropical fish food, which looks exactly the goddamn same to me, and the fish is eating it, so I don't care. I think I'm gonna dig up more hostas today and prep them. Then watch TV, eat chili, and eat more cinnamon rolls. You damn right I still have some of those left. Yummy. Maybe play some Outlast later. I don't know. It's 3 o'clock. It's official. Global warming's happened. The hottest Halloween in history in Atlanta. It was 81. Or whatever. We have a slight to enhanced risk for 1-inch hail tonight. Thanks, Dr. Greg Forbes. In November. Amazing. I think I just dozed off for about 20 minutes, but Judge Judy's giving them hell. Out splitting more hostas. And I'm believing, remember how I said there was a chance of hail from Greg Forbes, but I'm thinking I'm seeing weak mammatus out there. There's definitely some rolls and shell forms into the clouds to the southeast. Looks very stormy. Weak, but it's still very unusual for November. Especially around here. That was fun. It's just past 7 o'clock. It's dark. But I got as many hostas as I could before the damn shovel broke. And boy, that stunk of old wood. So I wired it and duct taped it back together and dug out the rest. And I will do the rest either tomorrow, while it's 70s and 80s again, or later. I don't know what's on TV tonight, but we're going to find out. The Voice is on. I'm going to knit while I watch it. Sinatra guy made it to the live shows. The kid from Illinois. Woo! I'm still voting for him to win. He's on Team Adam. This Channel Zero shit's retarded. They'd better fucking get it going better, or I'm not going to be a fan of it. I was excited for it, and it's crap every week. Didn't get a chance to edit the 16 whistleblower videos on YouTube that I uploaded last night that took forever, so I guess I can do those tomorrow or the next day. They're marked private currently, so they won't show up on my channel yet until I edit them together. Holy shit, a movie called 400 Days, where these people are trapped in a simulator underground, simulating that they're in space for 400 days, and David Cook's in it. Or Dane Cook? What? God, I can't remember his name. I think that's the comedian. Dane Cook? David Cook? No, that's a singer. Dane Cook. I don't know. One of those. Anyways, I like him. He's funny. So, to see him in a sci-fi movie like that would freaking awesome, because it looks like a thriller. I love it. That premieres this weekend. Really happy to see that kind of creativity on sci-fi instead of just crappy shark movies all the time. Well, I haven't watched this in weeks, so let's see if Aftermath has gotten good. It's also on Sci-Fi. It has gotten better, but they stole vines from Jumanji that kill people. They added 3 women that escaped from correctional facility because the other one got killed by the vine. He got sucked under a cabin. The dad went to a university or whatever, and this lady he was looking for research turned into some zombie thing, and now some lady saved him apparently. I don't know. But it's gotten better. Other 3 were shot because she said her daughter was dead and she got all mad and shot them. And the school didn't blow up. I knew the drunken teacher lady bitch was crazy and drunk and stupid. Note to self. Someday, invent crustless toast. Won't that be awesome? Wouldn't that be awesome? 4 ounces of chocolate. Chop it, put it in a stick of butter over double boiler.
So here we have our eggs. Fit the wire whisk on your mixer.
More than 1 egg. Whisked.
And beat the eggs and egg yolks with a quarter
Plus
cup
extra egg yolks.
of granulated sugar.
Quarter cup of granulated sugar.
I said that these were molten chocolate cakes. Well, guess how much flour these cakes have in them?
Less than a cup.
2 teaspoons.
What? 2 teaspoons of flour.
That's it.
Nice.
This until it
Into a buttered and floured ramekin.
So now, pour your chocolate right into,
Martha Bakes! Because I freaking can.
just because you want it to look real pretty when you
450 degree oven.
Okay, so now we're going to cook these right now in a 450 degree preheated oven, 7 to 8 minutes.
7 to 8 minutes.
So while the cakes
That,
are cooling
I
up,
will call
make
it a
sure
night.
one
Just past noon, November 2nd, and I forgot to mention yesterday, day 40, so for yesterday's vlog, day 40, so today, it's day 41, and I also forgot to mention No Shave November. Now, I almost never make it because I always don't do it till like before Halloween's when I start, so I'm handicapped a couple days, but I think I'll make it this time. Doesn't seem to grow as fast. And there's the pop-up like clockwork. I don't know why I don't just wait. Hopefully when I redo the factory restore with the backup disc, that will not happen anymore. But who knows? We'll just see. Last of the chili. Well, there's still enough up there for later today. But no more cinnamon rolls. The last cinnamon rolls in here. Along with cheese and lots of crackers, the only way to do a damn chili. Orange juice, television, wait until it gets a little warmer out, finish the hostas. Told you I broke the shovel last night. I fixed it. And hopefully enough to clear the rest of them. Just watching HGTV because I'm sick of looking at that Paula Deen replacement. She's a fat oaf. She doesn't know what the fuck she's doing. She's an idiot. Oh! I paused and then unpaused real quick. New sale week. Not sure what's on sale yet. Wait till the mail gets here. For the sale bill. And, Worst Cooks in America, Celeb Edition. It ends tonight, and I really don't want that black woman who fucked up the whole time to win. I think Nicole Sullivan. Or John, maybe? I can't even remember. My brain's still not awake yet. But I want Nicole Sullivan to win, because she's funny. And she actually cooked the best food near the end, so she deserves to win. So we'll find out later when... Chicks and hens are ripped out of the ground and in a pot and look nice. Still really nice out. Got all their stuff to the dump. Talked to a friend online I haven't talked to in like 7 or 8 months. The other side of the world. Ugh. Just gonna keep working on plants today, I think, while the weather's still nice. It's Wednesday, so we've got about, it's 4. Got about 3 hours, 4 hours till that Worst Chef finale, Worst Cooked in America Celebrity Edition finale thing. So we will pause and go do more outside stuff and see what happens later. Well, we have all the irises from everywhere around the house except for the front, the champagne irises. I'm going to save those for last. The longer they can stay in this nice weather, the more bulbs and roots, they'll survive and produce more and be stronger, and I can move them as a big chunk. Or several bigger chunks. Ugh. It's 5:30. About 2.5 hours, till the finale of West Cooks in America Celebrity Edition. So, yeah. Sun's still up. I'm gonna go dig some more stuff. Last bit of chili, 6 o'clock. 2 more hours till the finale of the show that's on now, marathon style. More orange juice. All irises, did I say this already? All irises have been ripped up except for the champagne ones, but yeah, that's already been talked about, I guess. Pretty boring regular day. Oh, I just picked up the leaves. There's billions more to fall, but interesting. I wonder how many leaves are in each tree. It'd be cool to know that, wouldn't it? Like, be able to know how many leaves are on a single tree. You know you made good chili when you want to lick the bowl and your nose is still dripping because it's so good and spicy. It's so good. And what's funny is I grew 60% to 70% of the ingredients that went in here. From the base to the peppers that went in it. The only thing I didn't buy is the beans. And let's face it, I'm not going to grow beans. Checked Listia and the basil auction that ended last time without a winner ended this time with a winner of like 2,000 credits, which, to tell you the truth, is not that much considering Listia credits are now about 23,000 credits per US dollar. So do the math, it's like a dime. But the seeds only cost a postage stamp and 2,000 more credits. I don't know. I'm watching 6 Degrees Could Change the World. Nacho! National Geographic. Then I'm gonna watch Survivor. There's now 3 tribes. I am completely lost because I've missed every week, pretty much, almost. And then I will watch Worst Cooks in America finale. I could solve this problem, by the way, if anyone would just help listen to me. A very ingenious idea on making new icebergs, saving the ones we have now. It's simple, it's pretty much free, it's revolutionary, and I've had it since I was about a teenager. Maybe like 12, actually. The idea to make new ones, but who's gonna listen to me? Nobody. Jerks. Holy shit, a Survivor first. During the vote, the person getting voted out, Michaela, looked right back and said, "What?" And he was like, "Yeah, I voted." And then she got a 4th vote and she's gone now. That's freaking ridiculously funny. She's still pissed. She's stalling now to give him a good lashing. "6 minutes till the finale of Worst Chefs in America Celebrity Edition. I really hope Nicole wins it." Here it is, the finale. The worst fucking person ever made it to the end. Nicole's gonna beat her ass, even though I hate Anne Morel's team. Her in general. Annoying. But I think Nicole's gonna win. The lady from SNL that's never serious about anything is now on National Geographic talking about how to save solar energy in America. It's so weird. Years Impact, I think, is the name of this show. So weird. It's called Years of Living Dangerously on National Geographic. The lady from SNL is interviewing people about solar power and how they're trying to cock block it, so to speak, from being put in all the states. I think it's stupid. Dave Letterman's got a humongous white beard. I didn't even know that was frickin' him until he just said his name. He's also on this show. That's weird. The worst person just won. But it's Team Rachel, so I'm happy. What a freaking joke. Because Nicole Sullivan, or whatever, was the better cook.
Lonnie, you crushed it. I'm so proud of you. You had a wonderful experience.
Ever since Katrina.
This Ian guy from, I think Vampire Diaries and Jack Black are now on this Years of Living Dangerously on Nat Geo. It's so weird. I guess it's a celebrity-run show about solar saving energy or something. Ugh. I kind of keep forgetting I started reading this, The Death of Sleep, but it's so relevant to me. I mean, the title is, because I never sleep anyways. It's like, I want to read it past the first page, but I don't at the same time ever feel like doing it, so I may read some of this tonight. And with that, I will say goodbye, bye-bye. 11 a.m. November 3rd, day 42. I'm at fun waffles with my mulberry sauce. Delicious. Kind of full though. I'm gonna go put the rest in the microwave or fridge and eat them for later lunch. Beautiful 70s the next 3 days. Today my package should have arrived. I'm gonna have to check online. The birthday one. Not here, to where I sent it. I did not remember where I left off. I was only on like page 2, so I'm gonna have to restart it. Not too much to reread. Yeah, I didn't read any last night. I just didn't feel like it. Hot as hell. Sweating like crazy. Sent out the basil seeds. I think I'm gonna go to the river and do some photography for fall. Fall photography. It's hot. It's about 75 degrees out. Ooh, I hear that echo. It's cool. 75 degrees. It's November 3rd. It's very weird, and even more 70s the rest of the week. Up into through the weekend, 70s. So it was only supposed to get to like 60s today, and it's 75 already. Amazing. It's only 3 o'clock. It's gonna get a little warmer too. I'm gonna go out and work more on my garden. Alright, gonna finish the last waffle from this morning. They still smell mulberry deliciousness. It's about 10 to 5. I got 2 of my about 10 to 15 clumps of like 12 to 15 generation hostas that I've been growing since I was like 11, I think. All here. And all my basil has just been harvested, the last of a Thai basil, which was still blooming, by the way. It's ridiculous. I think I'm gonna get the pineapple sage and see if it grows back, because I didn't get any seeds, but I got red flowers still on it, so it's weird. I think it'll grow back, but rosemary I'm not too sure of, because it didn't grow back last year. I mean, I uprooted it, so I don't know. Maybe it will grow back. I don't know about rosemary. This movie sucks. I think I'm gonna make grilled cheese. Maybe tomato soup. Later. It's Thursday, I don't know what's on. Oh, my friend got his package. Got the hostas and the candy. A very easy send. Forget grilled cheese, I'm making burritos with Velveeta, because I like burritos better. Watching the Matrix marathon and Chopped. Back and forth. 3 of them. Probably can't see it, but look at that. With sour cream and salt on top. At least the Velveeta's 1/3 less fat. Yummy. Looks like heartburn and regret, but guess what? That's later Johnny's problem, not the now Johnny. I get to enjoy the eating. These are frickin' delicious burritos, I'll tell you that much. Watching Captain America something. Second or third one. Cheesy, sour, creamy, beefy, cheesy, yummy. Probably already said this, but these are delicious. I abso-freaking-lutely love cheese-covered burritos. All that's missing is mustard, maybe, some hot sauce. Oh my god, yummy. I totally forgot Insidious 1 and 2 is on tonight. I don't think I've ever got to see the second one, so gonna binge watch that shit at 5:30 to 6:30, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, and 9. And by 9, I think I'll go online and do some YouTube stuff, because I forgot to edit those 16 videos still. Oops. That's about 4 days ago. We'll get there. We'll get there. I'm gonna make 2 videos out of a 16. Yeah. And they're HD too. But they're like a year old, so, you know. Well, actually they're not. They're like 8, 9 months old, but still. I'm gonna get them edited tonight. Okay, just watched Jeopardy, and the answer was Eeyore, which I totally got. I had no idea. As a Winnie the Pooh fan growing up, freaking 1926 is when Eeyore... That's Winnie the Pooh character? Was Eeyore not part of Winnie the Pooh, or was it added to Winnie the Pooh? Because I thought it came around in the 50s or 60s or something. Like a Disney thing or something? Or 1926. That's 90 freaking years. Winnie the Pooh's 90 effing years old. How? What the hell is that? That's almost as old as the Wizard of Oz, which is over 100 years old, but... I mean, Jesus Christ. Seriously, the Winnie the Pooh came out in 1926, or was out before that? That's insane. I mean, I'm assuming Eeyore was a part of that. It's insane. 6:30. Ugh. PCH has ended couponing, which means I don't get thousands of dollars in coupons anymore, and I'm pissed.